team. We're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I've come this way before, traveled through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely sometimes. You see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm offbeat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta do, hey. It's right from me, I'm gonna take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness, yes. You can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see it brilliant. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it through like for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm ASICs. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the rope. She fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm gonna wrestle and fight this final round. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta do, hey. I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease.
No more. Hey. What's up, everybody? JP, Eric, JQ, Birdman, Coach 67, Keno, Mr. Smith, Damon, Moyo Sauce, Terrell Grace, appreciate you, man. Boxing Archives, what's up, man? Big O, appreciate you. Big homie Coop, man. Miss Quita, appreciate you. Thank you guys for coming in here, man. Let's play this trailer so we can start the show. Damn, we got a lot of subjects to talk about. And it's our Friday, so let's see if we can get it all in. I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there.
I seen them.
I seen them myself. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
Woo! Shall we count? How many kids do Farrakhan and Elijah have together? God damn, they probably got a little village, man. You know what I mean? What's up, man? I appreciate you, man. I genuinely appreciate you guys coming in here. Thank you so much. And yeah, today is the 3-year anniversary of Nipsey Hussle being murdered by a black man. Rest in peace, Nipsey, man. And yeah, man. Where do we start? Huh. Errol Spence looked great, huh? Didn't Errol Spence look good? Errol Spence. I didn't watch the presser. I saw the interview. I saw a 7-minute interview by someone, 8-minute interview. Who was it? I can't remember who it was because that's the time I picked Lincoln up. So, and I had to get a whole bunch of papers notarized and stuff like that. So I didn't have time to sit in my car. And my boy Trey was on the phone, and I'm trying to get stuff done, so I didn't have time to really look at it. But I did when I had a pit stop. I looked at an 8-minute interview, and I saw him with the media and ABCD questions, and I saw him. He responded to a media member. You tried to set me up, wet me up. You know what I mean? And that was pretty funny because I know the reason why I laughed at y'all for different reasons, because now I know what Oscar De La Hoya feels like when I'm interviewing him, or Bob. When I first started interviewing Bob Arum, I'm pretty sure Bob thought the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Or when Eddie saw me pulling up on him, you know what I mean? So anyways, man, it is what it is. And Earl looks great. I didn't get a chance to see him on the bag. You know how you see it when you're scrolling over the videos? That's all I saw. But he looks great. He got the shag. You know, I'm rooting for Earl Spence. Rooting for him. You guys have filled me in on exactly anything else he said or Derek James or his dad said. I haven't had a chance. And I didn't watch the Derek James Last Stand podcast interview because Derek ain't going to say nothing. You know what I mean? Derek ain't going to say anything that's going to be alarming. Derek's going to play the background. Coach James, he's going to play the background. So I don't really watch his interviews because I pretty much know what he's going to say. He's pretty consistent. He's like a Roscoe's waffle. You know, Derek James is consistent. You're not going to be able to speed him up or slow him down. He's just going to talk, and that's what he's going to be. Good, bad, or indifferent. He's not going to jump in front of his fighters. So you guys can fill me in on that. I saw that by Brian Custard. Shout out to Brian Custard and Devin Haney. So let me set the table. And the Devin Haney press conference. I thought the quote of the day was when he said, "I'm gonna show you how to wear these belts." I thought that was the line of the press conference, and I thought that was great. And I'll say this: I know a lot of you got mad at him saying "boy." I wasn't mad. I mean, shit, it is what it is at this point. You know what I mean? Because when you fight for racism with these fighters, fuck it. It means nothing. You know, 2 months ago, Bob Arum was a racist. You know what I mean? A month before that, a year before that, Golden Boy was a racist. A year before that, somebody else was racist. And then a year before that, someone else was racist. And then we move fast forward. Top Rank is racist for treating Trans Convert this way. And now Black people are supporting Top Rank. So let's just enjoy the fight. June 4th, June 5th, the world will be watching. I'm just going to sit my black ass down at Derek's house and watch Derek, my great friend, and watch and enjoy the fight. I'm just going to enjoy the fight. I'm not looking at these guys as no revolutionaries. I will say this, though. Devin Haney, George Kambosos did have a point as it pertains to Devin Haney about suits. Devin Haney was the only one not in a suit. And Devin Haney is not appealing to 22-year-olds anymore. Devin Haney is on a world stage right now. He asked for this. He deserved it. He earned it. Now you have to act accordingly. Okay. So you can't support Devin without supporting Bob. Don't separate the two. It's like, oh man, my best friend is a designer for Gucci, but I'm gonna support him, but don't fall. I'm not stupid. So, anyways, I'll say this. Where was I? Oh, about the suit thing. I think Devin Haney should be President Obama with his swag on it. And what I mean by President Obama, speak to everybody, whether it's with your clothes, whether it's with your speech, whether it's with your team, or whatever the case may be. Speak to the world. I would tell him, get a presidential Rolex. You ain't got to have all those diamonds on. Wear a suit, tailored suit every time, or Devin Haney apparel. Everybody wants to do everything but fight, right? He says something like that. I saw Mr. Haney with a shirt like that, right? Everybody want to wear everybody else's shit. I don't understand that, how everybody else wears everybody else's shit. Fuck wearing everybody else's shit when you on the world stage, man. Fuck endorsements. Nah. I'm wearing man down apparel. I'm wearing Devin Haney shit. You couldn't pay me enough. You couldn't pay me enough to put someone else's logo on my chest and I'm sitting in front of the world. You couldn't pay me enough. Nah, you couldn't do it. And I don't care if it's $1 million. Nah, you ain't getting it. You can give me a hat. You can give me whatever, but on my chest, that's going to be Devin Haney, whatever it is. So he has a shirt that I like the quote. They say everything but let's fight. Whatever moniker he's going to go by for this fight, he needs to start selling them today. He should have started selling them today. That's what he should have had on, with a blazer on, with that shirt or a hoodie, whatever it was. I thought he had something called Rude, or something like that. I looked them up, and it's a Filipino designer. I'm glad Devin Haney's supporting him, but Devin Haney needs to be supporting himself right now. And I thought it was a good press conference. I thought it was a really good press conference. Mr. Haney held himself well. Devin held himself well. George Kambosos held himself well. I couldn't get over how happy Lou DiBella was. Did y'all see how happy Lou was? He couldn't hold his joy in. He's like, no matter who wins, I'm walking out with him. You know what I mean? And he gets a piece of every pie. And it's not what you worth, it's what you negotiate. And Bob Arum has taught Lou DiBella probably a little something about that through the HBO days and everything else. So I think it's genius. And it's funny. You guys got to go back and watch my videos. I said Lou DiBella is going to want pay-per-view in Australia, and DAZN really, really wants to stream it. You know what I mean? Lou DiBella wants all that money. I know he gets a tick of it. And another thing I want to say too, I like George Kambosos. I never sat down and watched him because all their stuff was on DAZN, and I've never watched DAZN. I don't have a subscription, so I'm only able to watch the fights. I've never watched an interview by George Kambosos, like a sit down interview. I saw you know how you stand up and you running with him and you talking with him, but I've never seen a sit down interview with George Kambosos. I like him. I like George Kambosos, man. I like him. I like him. And I like his demeanor. And the one thing I'll tell Devin is you're not going to break George Kambosos pre-fight. Mentally, spiritually, you ain't going to break him. He believes you're literally inferior to him. You know what I mean? So, man, you're not going to break him. Devin, just prepare, and have your one-liners. I thought he came back great. I'm a man, but he didn't have a suit on. You know what I mean? If he had a suit on, it looked Devin there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Y'all bringing up the N-word and the boy. Listen, I'm not fighting over an N-word if the fighter ain't gonna fight over it. Nah, guys, if Teofimo Lopez can say it, he gave y'all mad. Teofimo Lopez said it, which gave George Kambosos permission to say it. Don't worry about that shit, man. Don't worry about it, because if that's a problem, then you should still be mad at Teofimo Lopez. You know what I mean? So just focus on the fight, man. Y'all, it means nothing at this point, because y'all gonna make this seem like I'm picking on. I'm not picking on them, but we're bringing up these arguments, but it's a contradiction, and I'm not fighting these narratives no more, because boxing doesn't support me. Still, not boxing didn't support me when I did it, so fuck everybody else. Fuck, I'm just gonna stand here and tell the truth. Devin Haney has a chance to have one of the greatest nights of his life, and he has to prepare for it. And two, y'all put me up on the game on who his girlfriend was last week or earlier this week. I don't know her name. You guys got to fill me in on what her name is. Devin Haney and his girlfriend got to treat this fight like he's the president and she's the first lady, because everything she says from now until June 6th, the media is going to pick up on it, whether it's YouTube media, television media, print media, everything she does. What's her name? Because now I got to follow her. What's her name? I don't know. I know she's from LA and she's like a supermodel. What's her name? Kyle put me up on game with her earlier this week. So the point I want to make is she has to conduct herself like the first lady. And Mr. Haney always for the most part conducts himself. India Love, yeah. So she's basically the first woman of boxing right now. India Westbrook, that's her name. Thank you. So she has to conduct herself like she's the first lady again. And Devin is Obama and she's Michelle. You can't have any, because you're presenting yourself to the world. You're not presenting yourself to South Central LA or Oakland or Harlem. And I'm not belittling those cities in which I come from, but you know that hood shit. Fuck the hood shit. Don't wear 5 chains. It's no reason for you to wear 5 chains, because you want to invite everybody into your story. You don't want to go to another country and be perceived as a privileged American. I know Floyd did, and y'all gonna say, well, Floyd did it. Ha, ha, ha. Well, Floyd is it's Floyd isn't like respected like I think he should be for everything he's accomplished in the sport. And but I think a more universal approach, and still be who you are, but understand that you're speaking to the world now. And he's on the world stage. I know he's on the world stage because I watched the press conference on a Thursday, and I'm sitting there like, I'm excited. I'm sitting there like, I'm really excited for this fight. And I perceive these fights now to be like Mikey Garcia, Errol Spence. Remember how PBC had that rollout and everything was building up towards Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia? I think this fight is similar to that, where I think that because everybody's gonna ask, do you think Devin Haney can win? And that's just gonna build his profile. Every time a media member asks, who's up this week? Savannah Marshall. No, next week. We got a big one next weekend. God damn. We got Erickson, Lubin, and Fundora. So when you ask them next week in Vegas, they're going to say, what do you think about Devin Haney? Devin Haney's going to be at the fight. You know what I mean? It's just going to be a big deal. So I think he has a lot of momentum. He has a lot of springboard that he can take advantage of. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. And don't forget, man, boxing got a great run coming up. It starts with Fundora Lubin. That's going to be a hell of a fight. Oh, I can't wait for that. I'm hanging out for that one. We'll talk about that fight damn near every day next week for sure. And yeah, man, I'm excited for that. And then the following week we got Errol Spence. Yeah. We finally getting what we wanted, man. After all the complaining I've done, and y'all called me a hater. Look what it did. Because PBC watches my show every night, y'all. Whether y'all like it, love it, or hate it, they watch every night. And then you guys hit me on the Javante Davis plea deal. You guys wanted me to talk about that. It's not in the title. I'll say this: Tank Davis got an uphill battle. And I have no experience with turning down a plea deal. I have experience of being related to people that turned down plea deals. And I wonder, who does Tank Davis confide in? Obviously, people at PBC and Showtime told him to turn down the plea deal because they want him to fight. They want to make their money. They already have vested money into the fight. But if you turn down a plea deal, they coming. If you force the state to spend money on you, they coming. Witnesses. Oh man. So I'm not gonna say I wish him luck, because if he's guilty, he's guilty. I still like Tank. But if you do the crime, right? They say you do the time. I don't know what the law is in that state for the crime he committed, but that's what he's up against. And it all boils down to what? Fatherhood and all that. You know what I mean? It all boils down to that. And yeah, man, it is what it is. So anyway, I'm on with these phone lines, and I'm gonna open up these phone lines, and you guys call in. And here's the link to beam in. Man, I don't give a fuck if you disagree with me. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Who gives a fuck? I want you to disagree with me. I want you to say, Fred, you full of shit. I'm gonna say this. I'm not arguing with no boy shit. I'm not. Yeah, man. Thank you for the emails. Thank you. I'm glad. I read it. I read half of it, and I watched the Wallace Muhammad interview. I watched the first one, so I'm gonna work my way through that this weekend. Thank you for sending it, Ryan. Thanks, dog. And keep sending them. And but yeah, so that's where I'm at with this, man. I think that we are in a great space in terms of boxing. Today was a really good day for boxing in terms of PR and in terms of I think it was I think it was awesome. You know what I mean? And it was an exciting day. Errol Spence started the day off. And what's up? The lunch table. What's up? Yeah, I got it. Yeah. And but I mean, feel free to call it if you felt bad about that shit. Listen, I'm not, man, because these fighters got to stay consistent, man. You know what I mean? George Kambosos is gonna call that man a boy until the end of their second fight. Assuming I got Devin winning the first fight. It's not gonna be as easy as people say it is. Nah. George Kambosos got will and fast hands, and he loves exchanging on the inside, which is Devin Haney's biggest weakness, is fighting on the inside, because he has long limbs, so he can't throw a jab and then bring it back with the guy with short arms and explosiveness. So they're gonna have to work that in camp. I think Mickey Bay will be a great technical sparring partner, and he's preparing for the fight. You know what I mean? And so I think that it's going to be a good space. So I told you guys to call in, didn't open up the phone line. Man, I need a producer. That's what I need. I need a producer. How about we get a producer next year? That'll be great. All right. Feel free to call in. Now it's official. What's up, Oak Park? And yeah, feel free to beam in too. This is y'all show tonight, man. Y'all got everything. Y'all got everything y'all wanted out of boxing today. Y'all got y'all superstars. What's up, 919?
Hey, Fred, what's up, my guy?
Hey, what's up? What's popping, dog?
Man, I've been watching your videos the past couple of weeks, and I think what the people in the comments are saying, what I'm feeling about the Devin Haney, I know you looking at the bigger picture, but like back in the day when Floyd fought Oscar, he did a 60-40 deal. And then recently, with you were supporting Caleb Plant, he took an 80-20 because he took $10 million when Canelo took $40 million. And if Caleb wins that fight, he the uno now. Now he can get the rematch. He can get some more bread. He can go fight Charlo, or he can say fuck Canelo, go fight Charlo or Benavidez and make a lot of money. And that's the position that Devin's in right now. Because you remember whenever Floyd beat Oscar, he was supposed to fight Oscar again, but he said fuck it. He retired and then did his own thing after that. He was the uno. So I think Devin's in that same position right now. And it just come off weird to a lot of people when you don't want to. I know you support them because you rock with Devin and them. When it just come off a weird way, you feel what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't care. I don't care. I'm only gonna tell the truth, man. And I know that was Caleb Plant's biggest payday. So you're negotiating against yourself. Like, what did I get paid in my biggest fight? What, $1.3 million? Man, got a 900% increase. You know what I mean? Like, you're not Canelo. So like, because of Canelo, you got a 900% pay raise, you know, so, or 800 and something pay raise. So I think that it worked out well for him. I think that it's the worst contract I've seen, dog. Like it just is. It just is. You don't win a rematch and have to go back to that guy's hometown. You know what I mean?
And that's true. I think he could have did better with that. But if Devin don't fight Kambosos for all the belts, who would Devin fight that's gonna give him that cachet? Because be realistic, my boy Gary Russell not gonna fight the nigga. Gary Russell had a chance.
I don't know who's gonna fight him. I don't know who he had to find an opponent. See, my mindset is we work together or fuck you. Like I've always been that way. I've always believed in myself. Niggas say they believe in themselves, but I believe in myself with no clothes on in the rain with no umbrella. Like, I'm getting home. Like, I'm gonna figure this shit out. Niggas hop in the car, you know, niggas get in the cab and say, fuck it, Fred. Yeah, I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Nah, I'm gonna ride it out. And because I'm reaping the benefits of it now. And that's why I can speak so freely. And it don't add up to
it took you like 10, 20 years to dock, like,
so
be willing to stand on your 10 toes to be able to make that bread. Devin don't got that much time in boxing. That should have passed him by like it passed Gary Russell by.
No. Now you're speaking in terms of fear. You're speaking in terms of fear, and you're quantifying his life by just what he does in the ring. No, it's
but
not.
This what we talking about though, like the boxing shit. Like, that's another thing. The fighters, they not gonna be martyrs. They not gonna stand for what we stand for in the regular world. Like, Beyonce,
so fuck them.
None of them besides Beyonce give
so
a fuck
fuck
about.
them. So fuck them.
Now I'm on that type of.
Just enjoy them. Just enjoy them. They're just fighters. Listen. If a motherfucker come in here, see, I'm 100% independent. 100, not 99.9, not on Monday, not just on Monday, and not just on Monday through Friday. Nigga, Monday through Monday. If I don't kill it, I don't eat. And for real, when you tell me you're independent and you're the boss, and I'm like, cool, that's me too. I am too. And then Bob is a racist. Bob is a piece of shit. And then you make a deal with the man. No, I'm not mad at you, but you wasn't who you told me you were. So I'm just gonna, that's just it. Just tell the truth. You know what I mean? Just tell the truth. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I root for the Haneys, but you're not independent.
Yeah, I mean, none of these niggas is independent. Like you've been saying, Canelo about the only independent, and he about the only independent nigga in boxing, because even Tyson Fury need top rank. So I feel what you're saying. A lot of these niggas say they the boss, like Jamel, Charlo, and them, but they really being controlled by the fucking CBC and all them. So I see what you're saying. No, it be coming off weird, but listen,
these are fake ass talking points, because 45 days. I had COVID about the third week of January, so that makes it literally 2 months, right? 2 months ago, 60 days ago, I had COVID. right? And I was called a coon. Everybody called me a coon. Oh, because I was upstairs in my room. Every YouTube channel was calling me a coon, and the comment section was calling me a coon. 60 days later, Bob is a racist, but you gonna watch Devin Haney? What are you? Who are you? Where are you?
That's because I can't speak to the niggas calling you a coon. I know what it is. I live in the world. I've been fucking fired from a job because I didn't want to cut my dread. So I understand what the white man gonna do and how they gonna try to push certain narratives and shit. So I ain't the one calling you a coon.
No, I'm speaking to the broader audience. So that's what I'm saying. Like it changes. Either you stand on it or you don't. That's it. That's it. And I tell you guys, they not coming with you. If they came with you, I would be the most polarizing journalist in boxing today, because I would have the freedom to protect all these fighters, but they never stood by my side. They never said, nah, Fred ain't got to go. Fred's staying right here. Nobody did that. Nobody. Not even Al Heyman. Al Heyman said, take his credentials too. Because Kelly Swanson, I need Kelly Swanson. She ain't no racist. She's an employee. Fred is expendable. So that's when I realized, it was prior to that. It was when my I keep on saying this. You guys bring me back to this talking point. When my Oscar De La Hoya video only got 2,000 views. I said, these niggas don't care. These niggas don't care. They want to be entertained. All this fake pro-black shit and Robert. Now, so let's just stand on principles now. Fuck being pro-black. Just stand on truth. Trust God. Stand on principles. Love your family. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Because I'm not getting caught out there no more. Nah, fuck that shit. Now, I'm not doing it no more, because all them niggas in the comment section, they don't go to fights. They don't pay. I'm spending my own money. Nah, I'm not doing it no more. So fuck them. Fuck that. Tell the truth. Live my life. Take care of my family. And that's where I'm at. I don't want to share a narrative of a fighter because he's this, he's that. Nah, fuck that. No. And every fighter is has a boss. Okay. That's it. It's real simple. You can call him a partner. You can call me a boss. You can call me a promoter. Bob Arum said my fighter in reference to Manny Pacquiao today. I said, damn, I wish someone would say my player. I would literally, if my son played on a basketball team and he said, and I heard the coach say my player, I would go directly to that coach and say, don't refer to my son as my player. I wouldn't call him by his name. Just being 100.
Feel that.
So that's where I'm at with it. I'm just keeping it a buck. And that's where I'm at. And
okay,
like I said, I'm the freest man in boxing. So there it is.
The freest man in boxing. I respect the friends had to come here and say my 2 cents. Good being able to get a call in. I'll be trying to call in.
No, I appreciate you. Now I'll be blocking you sometimes, dog.
Oh, niggas blocking.
I'm fucking with you. No, sometimes I cut it off when someone beams in. I cut the phones off so it's not ringing. You know what I mean? While they talking. Yeah, that's it.
My girl, she be here when I'm watching you on the TV, and she be like, "That's the ball guy you like?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's the ball guy."
The ball guy. Yeah, with the cold head, nigga with the cold head for sure.
Yeah.
Tell her I said thank you, man, for loaning me some of your time. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. But go ahead and get back to your team, Fred.
All
I
right.
appreciate you taking my call, man.
Oh, that's love, dog. Yep, for sure. Yeah. And I know the truth spins off as hate, and like he called in and said, no, I'm rooting for the Haneys 100%. But god damn, like when man, I don't care. Okay, I'll just leave it alone. I don't care. I don't want this show to be, because I'm not in an I'm in a jovial mood. Like I'm really, really happy. Today was a really good day of boxing. We can go back to this story on a down day. You know, I don't really care. I'm being honest. I don't really care about George Kambosos calling him boy. Tiafimo called him a nigga. They didn't do anything, so I'm not fighting that battle. I'm not. It's about money. I heard 1 second, 310. I heard an interview with Bill Haney and Blue Blood Sports TV. Blue Blood asked him about that, about Tiafimo calling him a nigga. He says, no. We gonna help him get across the street. We're not gonna fuck up the money. And I says, you're not gonna fuck up the money, but you want me to stand on my platform and say and challenge Tiafimo Lopez on him using the N-word? I can't do that. So if it's about the money, we'll just keep it about the money. It's about my platform. What's up, 310?
What's up, Fred?
Hey, how you feel, dog?
I'm feeling good. I wanted to comment on that Devin Haney deal.
Yeah.
I've been, I watched all your videos on it, and you're right about the ownership. I think, I definitely think Devin Haney was trying to do that at first, but when he realized Kambosos wasn't trying to fight him, he kind of aborted the plan.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Hey, I'll take the same deal Loma got."
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of bit him in the ass because I think in his head he's thinking Bob Arum and Loma ain't gonna take no shitty deal. But when he got the deal, he realized it was a shitty deal. So I think that's why he was like, "Damn, did Bob really take this deal?"
No, they.
But
Man,
I was thinking this though. How do he get his money back? I think he's gonna get his money back on that third fight.
No, he ain't. Y'all missing the point. He can't.
But look at this. Listen to this. Because Loma already came out with a video and said he got the winner. So I think the Haneys is betting on themselves. Because, all right, Loma, you have no belts. And you was willing to fight Kambosos for his 3 belts at this deal.
Okay.
I got the
deal. Okay. I'll just kill your narrative right now. Who promotes him?
Bob Arum.
Okay. Who's in charge of both fighters?
Now Bob Arum.
Bob Arum. How the hell Bob Arum gonna pay Tiafimo Lopez? Devin Haney $10 million and Lomachenko 3. That's $13 million out the gate. The gate don't do $13 million, and it's not a pay-per-view fight, and that fight won't be on pay-per-view. Where are you gonna get $13 million from the pay? Listen, the only way he gets it is if he becomes a mega star. That's it. And what I'm telling him tonight, what I opened the show with, is that's how he becomes a mega star. That's how he becomes a mega star. Being presidential, being the man, speaking in affirmations. You know what I mean? The world is his stage right now. You ain't gonna get that money from Bob. Bob ain't paying nobody $10 million. If you do y'all know how he's not even paying that much money? What's his name?
So you don't think he could flip that shitty deal back on Loma? Because that's the same deal that Bob Arum.
You believe? First of all, they got you believing that they're giving Haney the same deal they're giving Lomachenko. That's the first step. No, impossible. How can Lomachenko get the same deal as him?
Well,
when
by definition, it's not the same deal because it's a 3-fight deal.
But he can't get the
2-fight.
He can't get the same deal because Lou DiBella could never promote him. It's impossible to get the same. The numbers can never be the same. Lomachenko is literally a house fighter. Literally a house fighter.
So if Bob Arum advised Loma to take an 80-20 split and 20 split and give Kambosos 80 because he had the belts and Loma had no belt, Devin gonna be undisputed with all the belts. Okay. So what type of split is Bob Arum gonna advise Loma to take? And he in a worse off position than he was with Kambosos.
Oh man, y'all.
So explain it. What deal? He Devin would have more belts than what you was willing to fight Loma with for his 3 belts.
And this is why the Democrats get 90% of the votes. You believe that Bob Arum is going to negotiate against his principle, his financial principle? No, it don't work that way.
You can't show favoritism. You, my promoter too. You can't show favoritism.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. You can't show favoritism. So the world ain't. So the world got to be fair.
No, it ain't.
That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. Hell no. Hell no. How much is what you call it getting. Valdez and no Valdez. It's in that realm. These 3 fights is not going to change his career financially. Y'all think no, it don't work that way. It don't work that way. Ask Josh Taylor. Ask Terrence Crawford.
What's the bigger fight?
No, it's not.
Loma and Haney or Kambosos and Haney?
You don't. Man, you're so lost in the sauce, man. Just go buy your tickets. Believe everything you hear on YouTube, and you're gonna be okay. This will be the 3rd undisputed champion he's had in the last 4 years. How did their life change? How did it work out for Terrence Crawford? How did it work out for Josh Taylor? His biggest purse was $6 million. Y'all keep on believing. Y'all keep on believing the hype. It don't work like that. It don't. Floyd dominated the sport from a financial space. Canelo dominates the fight from a financial space. The government is picking up Kambosos' tab. The gate is going to be stupid. The pay-per-views are going to be stupid over there. Bob Arum ain't picking up the bill for this. Lou DiBella ain't put no money in. Well, he has because he invested in George Kambosos. But this fight, man, he free rolling. Literally free rolling. And
so that's why Kambosos is getting all that money then, because of the location and basically the government picking up the tab.
Absolutely.
Okay, that makes more sense.
No, that's the only sense. That's the only sense. Yeah. It ain't nothing else, man. That's the real deal. But ESPN is picking up American rights. It's pay-per-view in Australia, so that tells you where the money's coming from.
Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Because I think Haney can't flip a better deal on Loma though, because he'll be undisputed.
He's gonna get.
I think the Haneys are betting on themselves.
You can't bet on yourself with Bob Arum. You can't bet on yourself with Al Heyman. You can't bet on yourself with Asa De Hoy. You bet on yourself by betting on yourself.
Yeah, but so the 3rd fight is set. Loma came out and said he's gonna be the 3rd fight. He got the winner. So after that, Devin Haney will be back a free.
All right, you saying the same thing over and over? No, he can't be. It's gonna be worse. Because
who's going is leaving because his contract is up. Devin can't leave when his contract.
I'll explain it to y'all when he hangs up, man. I'll explain. Anything else, man? All right, peace, man. Peace. All right. If Devin Haney stays at 135, who's gonna pay for his mandatories? I'm about to teach y'all a lesson right now. This is why I understand. See, you got to see boxing in its totality, and it's everybody stop what they doing. Because I'm about to ruin the narrative right now. Y'all think Devin Haney's going to make more money? He's going to be a free agent. If he's not selling out. Hey, 1 second. Let me get this off real quick. If he's not a Floyd Mayweather star, and he's not going to be that with Bob Arum. If Devin Haney wants to be that star, he literally has to allocate $500,000 to promotion. Literally. Cameras. He got to pay media outlets to do media. He got to fly personalities in. I'm serious, man. If he wants to be that star, he literally got to invest in himself. So let me tell you this. Hey, Miss Bird. If he doesn't re-sign, see, this is how y'all don't understand it. This is how Bob Arum knew that Terrence Crawford had to come back to him. He's going to have a mandatory due. He's going to have to go to purse bid for his mandatory. Who's going to buy the mandatory? Oh, I'll buy it for $1.5 million, $2 million. That's the same thing gonna happen to Devin Haney. They're gonna slap a mandatory on him, and he's gonna be a free agent. Devin Haney gonna be like, shit, who gonna pay for this fight? You're not doing 1 million pay-per-view buys. You're gonna be more popular because you're gonna be on ESPN. You're gonna be super more popular. Your profile is gonna go exponentially. But people are used to watching you fight for free. People gonna know you in the streets, but are they willing to spend $5,000 for a 4C. It's yet to be determined, but he's going to have to go back to Bob Arum. Do you understand the business? Because he's going to have a mandatory, and it's going to go to purse bid. Al Heyman don't buy purse bids. Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum. That's it. Eddie Hearn going to slap a $3 million tag on it. Anybody else want it? Anybody else? Anybody else? Oh, no? So you're fighting for $3 million. The same way he did Teofimo Lopez. And that's why he was mad at Eddie Hearn. Y'all got to understand how this business works. Y'all just accept these fucking narratives from these YouTubers and these Instagrammers and these media guys and these, what do you call these guys? The print writers. And y'all just say, oh, yeah, you win this fight, Devin. You going to be a superstar. It don't work that way. It don't. It doesn't. I wish it did, but it doesn't. What's up?
Yeah, Fred. I'm gonna play devil's advocate today.
As you should.
You know, I'm a huge Errol Spence fan. I'm a fan of fighters that take risks, and Errol Spence takes risks, man. So, you know, for anybody that thinks I'm a hater and all that, fuck you. Definitely not. So I don't give a shit. But I'm gonna be honest. Errol Spence, you could tell he ain't feeling out him like he used to anymore. He used to always remember him saying, "Thank you, Al. Thank you, Al Heyman." You don't hear that no more, Fred. He used to say it.
I noticed that. Hey, I didn't want to bring that up.
Press conferences. He don't say that no more. But after the fight, his last fight, I don't even think he said it when he fought Danny Garcia. And I predict he won't say it against Ugas.
Someone brought that to my attention at the press conference. Did you or someone else? I didn't pay attention to that because remember, I was in the car and Dre was driving and I was doing a whole bunch of other shit. I told you I didn't get a chance to watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, Errol Spence just recently in the interview when he was doing the media workout that he isn't sure if he has a rematch clause against Ugas.
Yeah, he said he doesn't know. I did watch an 8-minute interview. I thought that was interesting.
They asked him, "Hey, you got a rematch?" So people need to listen. They asked him, "Hey, you got a rematch?" And he said, "I'm not sure." So, as much as you know, you're right with what you're saying with Devin Haney. You know, I'm sure I'm right with what I'm saying about Errol Spence. It's the same thing. It's the same side, the same coin, different side, same coin. You know.
Yeah.
I got to call a spade a spade.
No, yeah. We just don't know what Errol. Yeah, I
love Errol Spence, man. Hey, you listen to Spence, man. Look, you take risks, man. You're a hell of a fighter. I think you're gonna go down in the Hall of Fame as a Dallas, Texas fighter, and I think you're going down as a Hall of Fame fighter.
Sure.
But he's not, Fred, and he should be. He's pretty close to the realm where he can take fight by fight deals and fight anywhere, any place.
Sure.
Because now a lot of fighters can pack out their hometown. Most fighters can't actually, and he can. So if Earl, you listen, you need to become your own ball. You need to kick out whoever isn't in your best interest. I know people are gonna say, "Well, what?"
Now I see where perspective you're coming from. Yeah, I get it now. I get exactly. I thought you were talking about the money. I said, I don't know how much. We don't know how much money Errol Spence is getting. We don't because because Al Heyman always puts the least amount on to the commission, so they don't have to pay the sanction and fees. You get what I'm saying? He always does that. Yeah, with taxes and all that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you're talking about in terms of business, but PBC. The truth is, you do whatever Al Heyman wants.
And you know what? Earl should be exempt because of the fact that he brings the gate. He brings the viewership, the numbers. He brings the interest. He brings the casual.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way he should be bogged down by Al Heyman. It's just he should be doing co-promotional deals with Al Heyman.
That's interesting. He didn't say thing.
Regular fighter. Errol Spence is not no fucking regular fighter. That's for sure.
All right, let me ask you this. Did he think other people?
I think his team, mainly his team, like the people he worked with already, like Derek James, the people in strength and conditioning, his new nutritionist team.
Well, we'll wait till after the fight. Everything's gonna be answered after the fight, or at the weigh-in. You know what I mean?
He's been throwing subtle shots at Blu-ray though. I know he'd be on your show. It's like the second or fourth time I heard him say that. Yeah, man, I'm doing strength conditioning and nutrition now. Where my weight come off. You know.
I didn't think that was a shot at Blu-ray. I really, you know what I thought? I thought that was him just saying he's accountable. You know, like I am accountable to myself. Now, remember, he always cut his weight himself. Remember, he said he had to lose 3 pounds the morning of for Sean Porter, and he couldn't sweat.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't remember that shit.
Yeah, it was on my show.
It was
It was on my show.
He said he did his own strength and conditioning.
No,
or nutrition.
Nutrition. So I think he's bragging on his maturity. I could be wrong. And that's a great question to ask him. If he ever comes in here, that'll be a question to ask him. No big deal.
Nah, Lionel Hicks, dude is not reaching. I'm sorry, far from it.
Nah, he ain't throwing shots at Booger. Hell nah, he ain't doing that.
You think so?
No. No.
You know why he's not being used anymore.
I don't think so.
Sure.
I'll ask Blu-ray that when he comes in here. I'll ask him, but I don't think he. I don't see it as that. I don't see it as that.
It's weird that a guy that helped you get so much success, you just cut him off without saying anything. You know, but again, I'm not trying to start no division or anything like that. I'm just putting out facts that was actually out there, interviews and videos and quotes and stuff.
Yeah, he just has nutritionists. I didn't.
But yeah.
Now if he come out and say let me say this. Damn, nigga, let me say something. If he came out and said, "Yeah, I got the best strength and conditioning coach in the world," then I'll be like, "Oh, Errol, yeah, you might be throwing darts." You know what I'm saying? But he ain't said that. He said he got. I don't think. I got to ask him, is he a nutritionalist? I don't know if Blu-ray is a nutritionalist. I got to ask him that. So I did hear him say, "I got a nutritionalist now. He prepares my food." I did. But I didn't hear him say strength and conditioning at all today. But go ahead.
So what do you think it would take for Devin Haney to be on the level of Errol Spence? Would this Kambosos? Do you think the Kambosos fight will be enough?
No.
I think it could be if they promote it well.
No, I don't think it is. I think his profile is gonna grow dumb. Like, you don't understand how popular he's gonna be. ESPN is a fucking machine. And he's going to be on. He's going to do ESPN First Take. Matter of fact, he needs to do it tomorrow morning. He needs to do it every week. He needs to do like a weekly segment where they review the fights and talk about his fight and stuff like that. Yeah, he's
That's what the Zone do. They do little things where they actually have the fighters talk about their fight. Yeah, they need to do it too.
Monday morning quarterback. Yeah, he's I mean, he's gonna be a star. Like, Devin won't be the same after this Kambosos fight. Hell no. But
yeah, this is a long-term investment for him. 2 fights.
It ain't no fucking long-term investment. Y'all better stop believing him. Man. All right, last point, man, because I'm about to hang up on your ass. Last point.
Look, legacy-wise. Look, Devin Haney is doing what most fighters don't do nowadays. I think that should be applauded. That should be put in the title a lot more. A lot of people was talking shit about him, saying he wouldn't take this deal. He was a bitch. He was scared. His daddy. I'm telling you, I saw a lot of people did not believe he would take the fight. That he was all smoke and mirrors. But guess what? He proved a lot of people wrong, and a lot of people did not like Devin Haney. Now actually like him, and some of them actually like him more than Kambosos. So I think the more this keeps turning, who knows, Fred? We both could be wrong. He could be bigger than a lot of us anticipated if this keeps up, because a lot of people like respectful fighters. They like respectful fighters, Fred.
Right.
Kambosos is not a respectful fighter. He's not. He's a disrespectful fighter, and I think Judgment Day is coming for him on June 5th. So that's my call.
Thank God. Because y'all niggas don't understand the sport of boxing. He has a 3-fight deal with Top Rank. You don't make $10 million a fight fighting on Top Rank. Not unless it's on pay-per-view. That's your only chance. That's it. You don't make $10 million as a guarantee with Bob Arum. Man, come on. If that's the case, he would have signed Canelo. But Bob Arum's so smart. He putting his 175-pounder in position without paying for Canelo. You know what I mean? Al Heyman chose to go the other way, chase after him. He puts his fighters and sanctioning bodies in place where they have to come see him. You know, and I don't know which way is better. Y'all be the judge of it. But Bob Arum is a G, man. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. He's a racist. Man, listen, if you call him a racist, then don't talk to me, because I've never signed with him. So that means you got to talk to Shakur. You got to talk to Jared Anderson. You got to talk to, I only interview the man. That's it. So don't come at me. Keep that same energy for all the other fighters, even the Latino fighters. If you know what I mean? And it is what it is. That he has infrastructure. That's his competitive advantage. When you go to Top Rank, you're getting a 360 experience. When you go to PBC, you're getting a phone call from Louis the Koopas. That's it. That's it. Or Samson. You can't even talk to Al. Someone else is talking to Al for you. I'm willing to bet. Who has a belt? Rolly has a junior belt. Someone asked Rolly, has he ever spoken to Al Heyman? Who else? Who else? Who else is a champion at PBC? Ask Mark My Psycho, has he ever spoken to Al Heyman? Just keeping it a buck with y'all. You got a middleman. Al Heyman ain't got no building, no office. You know what I mean? He's not. These are just facts. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've been behind the scenes for years. I've seen it from Top Rank and PBC. I've seen it. PBC got employees that do their job. Cool Boy Steph, maybe he's spoken to him, but he got employees that do jobs, and they do different jobs every day. Every day. It ain't no office. It ain't no gym. You know, I mean, Al Heyman's making 75 to 2,000 phone calls a day, and you know what I mean? That's it. Not to fighters, but to the people that he got helping them. I think if Al Heyman had set up infrastructure, I think he would be in a better space for sure. 513, what's up?
What up, Fred?
Hey, what's up, dog?
Oh, not much, my man. It's my first time calling in, bro, but I checked you out.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, dog. K-Dub, April 16th. What's up?
Yo, so I agree with you, man. You know, people are making Devin Haney out to be honorable. Like, well, so what happens if something happened to him? He's 50 years old and he broke. You know, they keep the belts. You got Mickey Bay and Tevin Farmer who are willing, if nobody picked the fight up, they willing to pay for the fight on their own. And then I understand, because I know you and Bill kind of cool, and Bill got love here in Ohio. But my thing is this, sometimes Bill makes statements to make it seem like they, you know, like they got the bread, like they Big Willie, or like they can handle it. So when it goes opposite and it's, well, it's a dissolve. Well, now we with Bob Aaron, when you did the interview with Bob Aaron, you basically called him every name in the book, you know, and it blows my mind that they're allowing this young kid to take this type of deal, and he don't even see that it's belittling him. You know, and that's black folks for you. I had 5 bosses, 3 were black, and they were the worst bosses I had. The white people treated me better than the black people. So I don't hold no weight in that no more, man. If they gonna do that and make themselves look like coons, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, you're right. Listen, if Devin Haney has 1 belt or 4 belts, he goes back to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn will never pay that man $10 million. You can forget about Al Heyman. Al Heyman don't do that. Al Heyman don't do purse bids. Al Heyman only fuck with his fighters. If you're not signed to Al Heyman, he ain't looking for you. So he only has 2 options, and that's where he's at now, and DAZN. And DAZN, shit. Don't worry. As we get closer to the fight, Eddie Hearn gonna talk more. IFL gonna pull it out of him, and he's gonna say, "Yeah, I was a little bit hurt that he went to my see." But you got to frame the question. You can't frame the question. What do you think? You got to frame the question like Bob Arum is the devil. You got outmaneuvered by Bob Arum with Devin Haney. How did that happen? Then you got to make him put his masculine hat on. You know what I mean? And then Eddie Hearn goes charging like a motherfucking horse. Damn, you got his ass. You know what I mean? But that's journalism 101. Though. I just gave you guys a tip. So, but yeah, man. Eddie Hearn gonna talk. Eddie Hearn gonna talk more as we get closer to the fight.
And even Bob Arum, right?
Mm-hmm.
it seems like people don't know how Bob Arum has operated all these years. He ain't about to go in a hole for no fighter.
Nobody.
Ever. He on his way out the door, right? You think he care about somebody's opinion?
Mm-mm.
Either you take it or you leave it. That's what he gonna tell people.
Yep.
Take it or leave it. I'll move on to the next.
Yep. Either you pick up what I'm putting down, or you don't get nothing at all.
Listen, Fred, man, love to you, bro. Keep speaking that truth. Our people don't want to hear it because it hurt, bro.
Yeah.
It hurt.
Yeah,
it hurt. It burned inside
Mhm.
when they got to look at themselves and say, I'm really not the boss.
Yeah. Yeah. You know,
and the Haneys are not the boss.
Mm-mm. No fighter.
I'm sorry, Bill.
No fighter is.
Sorry.
No fighter.
All right, man. Man, love, bro. I'm gonna keep checking that.
All right, peace.
Word.
Man, just be entertained, man. Be entertained. What's up?
Devin, the Nightmare Haney, Fred.
Okay, I want him to win.
I'm saying, what's going on? There's a lot of calling in, coming in with all this animosity. Devin ain't the boss. Blah, 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 blah. Sound like they mad, Fred. Sound like the motherfuckers got a lot of animosity going on. Who liked the deal? Nobody liked that motherfucking deal. But the young brother say he going for greatness. And this what the motherfuckers need. They need to take off the motherfucking thongs they wearing and support the brother. I mean, how
you can support
Fred,
and tell the truth.
Fred, how
both
do you
things can be
see?
true.
Sometimes we got to come face to face with the devil before we know who God is. How about that, Fred?
How about you not making no motherfucking sense?
Yeah. Because sometimes, I'm gonna go out here on the limb and say Bob Arum is that motherfucker.
Is what?
It is that racist, them same dudes, but sometimes.
Oh, don't call me. Call everybody else that's siding to him.
When you say Devin, I'm gonna go back to Devin and Nightmare Haney. The most avoided. You just
wasted your time. You're basically invalid. Anything you can say. Bob Arum is a racist devil. So why are you talking to me? Talk to the Haneys. Talk to the Shakur.
You be getting mad anytime somebody talk about Bob. You be getting mad though, Fred. You gotta let them. You say you're gonna let a person voice their opinion. Anytime somebody say something about fat Robert Arum, you get mad, Fred.
No, I don't get mad. I'm not.
Yes,
mad.
you do. Now, like I said, because Devin was the most avoided fighter at 135. He had to go.
Get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck. So the point I want to make is because you build up these narratives, and if you feel I'm protecting Bob, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? But the point I want to make is we build up these narratives. Stick to your motherfucking narrative. Stick to it. Don't change because you got a new favorite fighter. Fuck that shit. I'm not falling for that shit no more. No. Like me, love me, or hate me. I'm not falling. Nah, fuck you. Get out of here, bitch. I'm not dealing with your ass tonight. Nah, I'm not dealing with that shit. Nah, fuck the shit. Stick to the narrative because 2 months ago, Bob Arum was a racist. Now you gonna support Top Rank because you got a fighter over there. So your integrity, you being disrespected, is lower than you supporting your favorite fighter. Which has more value? I'm banging on all y'all niggas. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. I don't. I told you, I don't care because the nice Fred, y'all motherfuckers. Oh, nah, fuck y'all. I'm cool. I don't give a fuck. 215. What's up? You got to pick a side. I'm hanging up on all you niggas. I don't give a fuck. What's up?
No, wait, relax, Fred, relax.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I'm only calling to say the one thing.
Slow down, man. Slow down.
I do understand the last caller viewpoint. I do. He came in one way, but the whole time he wanted to say what he said before you banged on him. That's what he really wanted to say. But Fred, it's the barbershop. Let niggas get it off. Don't do it. Let niggas get it off.
Nah, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it because it don't work. It don't work because y'all motherfuckers come here with the same narratives, the same shit.
That's not it.
It's a waste of time. I don't want to waste people's time. Y'all come in here with these pro-black narratives, and then it changes.
Pro-black shit.
And then it changes, and it is because you know how you pretend not to be. Oh, you protecting Bob Arum? I didn't sign with Bob Arum. I just interviewed a nigga.
That's why we do get your point. That's a part of being in the barbershop.
All I do is interview the nigga. I don't ask the nigga for money. You know how many times Bob Arum asked, "Hey, you need food? You need a ticket?" Man, listen.
You don't put yourself in a position where you owe the motherfucker. That's what you don't put yourself in a position to do. Owe them. You don't put yourself in a position to owe this motherfucker.
Listen.
You get a good interview out of him, but
This is the barbershop, Fred. Don't you banging on niggas because that's not what happens in them. Nobody get kicked out the barbershop. The real barbershop we go to have these conversations.
Oh yeah, niggas get kicked out of this one. Oh, niggas gonna start getting kicked out of this one for sure.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Because y'all don't learn. Y'all niggas don't learn. Y'all think. Oh man, we gonna believe them this time. You know what I mean? First they tell you Santa Claus is white. And then you get 25 and be like, no, I don't want no white Santa Claus. So you get a black Santa Claus. It's the same fucking thing. Your mother and dad work 365 days a year. Y'all motherfuckers believe anything. No, I'm not sitting on a white man's lap, but I'll sit on a black Santa Claus. Man, y'all so motherfucking stupid, man. Y'all just fall for anything, dog. And I'm not the one. I'm not the one. So y'all niggas go ahead and believe in a black Santa Claus. How about that?
No, listen, fuck Santa Claus. We all gonna say fuck Santa Claus together. Fuck Santa Claus. All of us is not on the same note. We all not on the same. That's the beauty of being in the barbershop. Everybody got their own opinion about certain shit. Fred, you can't. Well, you can because it's your platform. But you kicking niggas out the barbershop.
It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. I like it now. I like this shit. I'm supporting Devin.
Okay.
We can support Devin.
But listen, is it real support?
Huh?
Is you just stepping on that side, or is it?
I can do what the fuck I want.
Supporting Devin?
Where my keys at to this house? Man, listen. I can do what the fuck I want to do, man. Fuck you, me. Am I fake? I ain't gotta be fake. That's funny. That's funny. I listen. The same thing I'm saying. No, because y'all niggas gotta listen. The last time Mr. Haney was on this platform.
Right.
I'm saying the same goddamn thing.
You're not saying the same thing. You're not saying the same thing.
I did. I told him not to. I told him to be independent. Listen, none of y'all niggas. Wait, listen. Time out. No. Because I'm about to hang up on your ass. So bye, nigga. I'm gone because y'all niggas talking all that shit. I offered $100,000 out of my money to help facilitate the Gary Russell Devin Haney fight. Did y'all offer Mr. Haney $100,000 or nah? I'm just keeping it a buck. He called me and I said, I got $100,000 for you. If y'all make the fight, I got $100,000 to help facilitate that fight. Yeah, I want my money back and a percentage on it. You absolutely right. I wanted it. You know what I mean? But y'all didn't offer him. Y'all just talk, type. Y'all niggas believe anything. Y'all niggas believe anything. Y'all fall for anything. You think he gonna get $10 million on a Bob Arum contract and he gonna have mandatories? Who the fuck gonna pay $10 million for a mandatory? Who in boxing will pay Devin Haney $10 million for a mandatory? Make it make sense. Yeah, you gonna make sense tonight or what? I'm on a roll. I'm feeling good about what's up, man.
What you talking about tonight?
I don't know, man. I'm just emotional.
About what?
About everything today. I'm on my period, man. What's up? The fuck? I guess I'm on my period.
I've seen those days.
Male menopause. Do men have menopause? They say, some scientists say they do. I don't know, man. Call me Crazy Joe. Call me Crazy Joe.
What were you going on about with Errol? What's up?
Oh no, he called in and said Errol hadn't thanked Al Heyman, but I didn't watch the whole press conference, so I don't know. But I said that I said we'll all know that in the ring. We'll all know that in the ring. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When he thanks him after the fight.
What do you think Ugas' chances are if you had to put it on a percentage scale, honestly?
Okay, ask me again. I'm sorry.
Ugas' chances, and if you had to put it on a percentage scale, like
60,
what are his
40.
chances of actually winning this fight?
Low 60s, high 30s.
What do you think his game plan has to be?
I think his game plan should be jab, get in tight, keep your hands inside, get Errol Spence against the rope. He's had one fight in 2 years, make him question himself. You got to bully him. I'm not sure if he'll be as strong. Who you think is stronger, Errol or Ugas? For real. I don't know who's stronger, but who you think is stronger?
I think Errol is stronger if he didn't starve himself to get to 147. You know, See, if he's draining himself, Earl gets really weak, and he can't knock people out.
65-35. 65-35. I would say 65-35 because Ugas don't have a twitch. You know what I mean? So I think Earl can throw 2 punches to his 1. But I think Ugas got to keep his hands inside on the inside and against the ropes. You know what I mean? And I don't know if he's capable of it, you know. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if he's capable. Earl is an Olympian. He understands all that shit. I don't think he can beat Earl from the outside. I think Earl jabs him. It's a good fight, man. As we get closer to that fight, isn't that fight good now?
Yeah, I mean, it's something to watch. I mean, what's the undercard like?
It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's a whole bunch of niggas from TJ fighting a whole motherfucker from South Central and Russia and Quebec. Who gives a fuck?
Fred,
you know,
listen,
Al don't pay attention to that shit. What's up?
You've been cooking my man, Devin, and I want your honest opinion on his contract. I mean, what does it look like to you?
It's a piece of shit. Listen. I mean, just keep it a buck. Like, it's terrible, man. Like, I wish, sometimes I wish these fighters would just call me, man. Like I'm not tooting my own horn. Y'all niggas know I move millions of dollars every month. Like, talk to me. Like, I make deals every day, whether it's stock. I'm going through a big purchase right now. Y'all see it in the next 60 days. And y'all niggas just call me and just say, Fred, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Like, use me up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
They don't want to call you because they're afraid you're going to talk about them.
Well, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say anyway, but I'm just saying, like it's, man, you don't tell somebody. Listen, I'm listening to Devin talk in the interview, and he says, man, I'll sign anything. Just what? Because now
he wants to fight.
No, but you don't understand. Guess who's watching? The next person who's going to sign you. You don't play your hand like that. You don't play your hand. You don't say, well, you just hand me the contract. I was just willing to take the fight. So, well, shit, Eddie Hearn going to be like, shit, you fought him for 2.8. I'm not paying more than $3 million for you. What you going to do?
I hear you. I agree with that.
What you gonna do? You have the word is leverage. You have no leverage. You don't talk about yourself in those terms.
When you show your whole ass, you don't get nothing to the imagination.
I'm gonna prove to y'all. I made $75,000 Saturday morning, right? I'm gonna prove to y'all I made 75. Dre, I'm gonna prove to y'all. Y'all know this is live. This is real time. I made $75,000 with one phone call. Saturday morning. Watch. We're gonna do this in real. I don't know if she can hear me. Dre! The light is on. I don't know if she's there. But she'll be here before she'll be. I'm not telling y'all niggas. I'm not gonna touch my phone because I don't keep my hands. Y'all gonna think I'm texting. I don't know where she.
You agreed to have sex with 3 Hollywood producers?
3 midgets, nigga. 3 midgets. 3 midgets. 3 midgets. 3 midgets. 3 midgets. Oh man, I thought she was downstairs. Dre, I gotta keep my hands where y'all can see them, so y'all know I'm not texting. Anyway, she'll be here in a second. I thought she was downstairs.
All right, man. Well,
all right, man. I appreciate it.
Brad. I just wanted to chime in, man, and see what's going on. Put my finger on the pulse. Shout out to the shop. Shout out to Kyle, everybody.
Yeah.
Have a good show, bro.
All right, appreciate you, dog.
The artist formerly known.
Oh, yeah. Oh, your boy, man. Your boy. Where the hell, Dre? I see a shadow moving.
Hey, Fred, I'll never forget, bro.
What's that?
When that nigga came at the water loss. Yeah. That motherfucker.
That was a sight to behold, right? I was like, hey, when I saw the number, I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Oh shit, here we fucking.
And that motherfucker said, I'm not gonna talk shit about water.
I was like, oh, this nigga goes reincarnated. Nigga reincarnated. Crazy. Reincarnated. For real. You know what I mean?
So Fred, my wife called me.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You know, I'm getting the kids situated.
Yeah.
She called me. She said, what the hell's going on in the barbershop?
Hey, fuck these niggas, man.
She said, what's going on? She said, they said Fred censoring people. I said, no, I don't know if you're doing that. Let me
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So let me go ahead and log in. She said, yeah, go live because I need to know what's going on because shit, she watched the show. She watched the show and shit.
Yeah, I said thank you. Yeah, I'm just in the mood to be aggressive. That's all. I'm excited. It was a great day of boxing. We had Errol Spence Media Day. We had Devin Haney. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. And no, Frederick Aram is my name, not Fred Aram. Get it right. Frederick with an E. Get it right, man. Damn. Anyways, I'm feeling real good. It's our Friday. I'm feeling great. And I just feel like cutting niggas off. I feel like cutting niggas' heads off. Fuck it. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. You bullshitting. Fuck the song. Hanging up on your ass. What's up, man? Who this?
Well, this is Boxing World SC. What's happening?
Oh man, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to talk to your ass.
That's Reggie.
Yeah, fuck him. Man, listen. Like I said, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't need new friends. I don't need nothing else, nigga. Man, leave me alone. I stand on here on the island. I don't fuck with your channel. I don't watch your shit. Leave me alone, man. I'm just doing me. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm emotional tonight. I told you, I'm emotional. I'm very emotional. Super emotional. I tell you guys, I'm emotional. Yeah, I chose violence today, man. I chose violence. I just want y'all to, I don't know. I swear I see a shadow. Damn. I don't want to touch my phone because y'all gonna think I text her to say it. And but she got to walk by and go to the bathroom eventually. But anyways, man. No, man. He got his own platform. What's up?
So talk about me thoughts, man. Give me some thoughts, man. I'm just tapping in. Give me your thoughts on the media day.
I thought it was great for boxing. I thought today was great for boxing, man. I was real excited for the Devin Haney. I was real excited for the Devin Haney press conference. I thought it was great. 410, what's up?
Hey,
yes.
I just want to say that I'll be the first to say this. Spence knocks Ugas out.
You think so?
Yeah, Ugas be 36 this year. He got a lot of miles on his body.
Errol got a lot of miles on his body too, relatively speaking.
But Errol's 28. Ugas be 36.
Oh, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Errol ain't no 28, man. Errol early 30s, man.
Early 30s, still younger than 35?
Play the song, Fred.
I know. I'm about to get you out of here. You got one more time, man. I feel like hanging up on niggas tonight, man. You know what I mean? Hey, you know how?
You don't get my $5 super chat no more.
That's okay. Hey, you know how you got to fuck your girl before you going out with your boys? You give her that motherfucking magic 8 minutes. You know what I mean? You get a rah 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 because you excited because you going out with your boys. I'm in that mood tonight, nigga. I'm in that mood tonight, nigga. I don't give a fuck, man.
All right, just remember I said Earl knock him out.
All right,
good night.
Man, peace, man. I hope Earl knock him out. I want it to be an early night, man. I want to celebrate. What's up, Francis?
What's going on, people? TBS, what's up, brother?
What's up, big dog? Hey, you're doing a hell of a job on your channel, man.
Appreciate it,
keep
man.
grinding, man. You gonna get them viewers up there, man, for sure.
Appreciate it, man. Fred.
What's popping, dog?
Fred, man, you just stay on their helmet, man.
Yeah,
just stay going.
Well, it's the hot button. You know what I mean? It's the hot button. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stop talking about it because people gonna think I hate them. You know what I mean? I don't hate them. I just can't see. I would never let Bob do me like that, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna tell you, the one time Bob disrespected me, I pulled that nigga to the side and said, "Don't you ever do that shit again." Period. And I keep on telling the same story, but. I mean, I told you they don't call you nigga to your face no more. They give you $2.5 million. Like they don't. I told y'all that, but y'all don't want to listen to me. Anyways, what's up?
Nothing much. Just a few things I wanted to talk to you about, like usual. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Welcome back.
So the first thing I want to ask you is, when's the last time you've heard somebody or boxing fans, whether casual or fanatic, say that they're gonna watch this fight because all the belts are on the line? Watch a fight, period. No matter who's fighting. Just the WBC belts on the line, the WBA, WBO, IBF, Ring Magazine. I gotta watch a fight. Who cares who's fighting? The belt's on the line. We gonna fight. I want to ask you that first.
I don't know if it's all the belts, but I can hear someone say, "Isn't he the champion?" You know what I mean? That kind of language. I wouldn't hear like, "Oh, is he undisputed?" No, I've never heard a casual fan say, "Is he undisputed?" But I've heard him say, "Isn't he the champion?" I've heard that.
Okay, because oftentimes, people, equate, getting the belts, getting the leverage. Last time I checked, like, people want to know what type of fighter you are, the names that, you bring to the table versus the belts that you bring to the table. I mean, the belts are pretty and stuff like that. But we heard Mike Tyson say you can't feed your family on the belts. You know what I mean? So I wanted to ask you about that as well. Your thought on that. The other part of it is we seen Teofimo Lopez after beating Lomachenko try to, which in-house fight, try to get more money versus, for the fight, and he wasn't able to get it. He had to go to Triller to get a big payday, which ended up falling apart, due to the business. I want to know what's going to make a difference with this situation. I wanted to ask you from your expertise.
That's why I tell the people, man, y'all think Devin Haney's going to have to get his money out the ring. It's not going to be in the ring. It's going to be politics as usual for Bob. Bob don't pay people. He don't pay people. He ain't that kind of guy. He's going to go by the books. If ESPN is giving me 10, then a certain percentage goes to the budget. Goes to the fighters, goes to the promotion, and I got to pay salaries. See, the good and the bad about Bob Arum having infrastructure is he has infrastructure. The bad thing about it is he has to pay the infrastructure. So it's real Santa Claus-ish when people say, "Oh, his third fight, he gonna get paid." No, he ain't. He's still signed to a promoter. He ain't getting paid. You got to go in there with guarantees on. Oh yeah, 2 promoters. Yeah, damn. And so he has to go in there with guarantees like Floyd. See, Floyd had a $33 million guarantee, but he didn't know Al leveraged him to get that $900 million. You know what I mean? To that hedge fund. See, he didn't know that shit. The same way Eddie Hearn leveraged Anthony Joshua to get to the zone fight. You get what I'm saying? Deal. It's the same fucking deal. But niggas they ain't woke, man. They don't see the points I'm making. But
play.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's for Devin Haney. Obviously, the fight. Devin Haney being the fighter, very very good fighter. Slick, the opportunity to go there to try to change things around for himself and his family. Definitely the deal. The deal has to make you scratch your head, think about it a little bit. Having one promoter to now 2 promoters, and just all the things that needed to come together in order for this fight to happen. But during the press conference, I wanted to bring just some light to it. The fact that Kambosos kind of told us the deal on what it was. Like, we chose it. You had no choice. You had to take the deal that was given. You spoke about it earlier, saying that you went out there and you said it. I'll take whatever. We've heard fighters say that before. I'll take whatever, and it comes back to bite them in the butt. Like, oh, we can't negotiate because you said you're gonna take this.
Yeah.
I mean, Kambosos clearly told him, didn't he? He said, "Listen, man, you gotta do what we tell you, boy."
Right. Yeah, and I like how Kambosos didn't get off his square. You can't show desperation in negotiations, and I wish I could have had a conversation with them. Like, why don't you call me for 5 minutes? And people gonna say, Fred, how arrogant of you to say it, but I negotiate every day. Every day I'm fucking negotiating. You know what I mean? It's not the purse, it's not the amount of money, it's the ability to negotiate. You know what I mean? People think, oh, you ain't never. No, I've never personally negotiated a purse with Bob Arum, but it's the art of negotiations. You know what I mean? And the art of the deal. If you read that book. So I just wish I could have helped. I wish I could have been an asset, but I'm not, and it's okay. But you don't sign a blank contract. You like, you just told the boxing world, all the people in charge, that you don't respect your own value. And signing that deal, because he could have embarrassed the whole shit. He could have flipped it the other way. Like, they want to offer me this. people believe what they know what he made on the other end against the other fighters. This is what I'm getting here, and they want to offer me this. No, man, and a 3-fight deal and 2 promoters. Man, I would have, I would embarrass their ass.
Yeah.
Because you got to, and then you got to get George Kambosos off his Trojan horse. You know what I mean? He's really feeling himself, right?
Big time.
Like right now, and I respect that about him. But at the same time, since I'm rooting for Devin Haney, that y'all may not understand, but I am, that he has to find a way to maneuver him. You know what I mean? And it is what it is, man. It's just a terrible deal. Lou DiBella is in the game for sure. Oh man, it's just man, it's just all the way bad, man. It's just all the way bad. But yeah,
it's crazy. Kyle, I wanted to ask you a question, real quick. What would you say for a fighter, whether, just before they get into their prime, young fighter, just before they get into their prime, would you take the big purse or activity?
It depends, man. It really depends. It really depends. It depends on how much activity we talking about and the money in which the activity is going to bring. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much more money is the big payday towards a lot of activity? How many fights do I got to fight? Do I got to fight 2 fights, 3 fights, 4 fights? Like, what's the, you know what I mean?
That's because a lot of fighters right now fighting in activities, getting that big purse once every year, once every 2 years versus fighting, 3 times a year, maybe 4
the fighters
times a
right
year.
now, though, bro, the fighters right now, like a lot of them, they need to cut this shit out, man. They need to just fight twice a year and just combine them 2 checks. You know what I'm saying? Because that one payday, you inactive, you getting your body, you fucking your body up because you gotta get your body back acclimated to the training camps and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta cut weight. Like, dog, just 2 to 3 fights a year. You know what I mean? At least 2 fights. Mayweather was the biggest fighter of our generation. He fought twice a year, at least twice a year. You gotta fight at least twice. That 1 year shit, that shit don't work, man. You're gonna end up losing. And if you look at all the fighters that lost, inactivity was a motherfucker. And if you think about, look at just peep game. Look at Top Rank's young fighters, right? Look how much they've grown with this fight, that fight, that fight. My boy Troy Isley fought damn near 4 times last year. Tiger Johnson has fought him twice this year.
Already,
bro. So, I mean, you sharpen up your skills because it forces your hand. It forces you to get better because it's like, I'm about to get back into the ring. This is for all the marbles. This is for the money. I got to get back. You know what I mean? So it's like, then you got to recalibrate your mind from being with your kids every day to not seeing them at all. Then you got to eat a certain way. You've been eating good for all year. Now you got to say, all right, fuck that, goddamn. Now I got to focus. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at Errol Spence, the way he's training right now, he been hungry this whole time. You know what I'm saying? Although he's been inactive, you can see the hunger. You know what I'm saying? And you need that hunger. More fights bring more hunger, man.
I agree with that.
Inactivity is a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, that inactivity is crazy. Fred, I have one big one I wanted to ask you. Well, I think it's big anyways. We talking about Gervonta Davis fighting on May 28th in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center. One of Tank's good friends is Richardson Hitchinson, which is from Brooklyn. Would you consider it a no-brainer to put him on the card? Bring him back home? And why would Showtime not want to add Richardson Hitchinson to the bill, knowing that they're going back to New York, both of them being friends, always together, taking pictures, going everywhere together, pretty much on the same team? I want to know your take on that.
I think it'll be a great idea. It makes sense. But Richardson Hitchinson is not in the good graces of TMT right now.
I was gonna say that too.
Yeah, he said some things about not being promoted. But business is business. I would definitely put him on the bill, especially because he's friends with Tank and he's from Brooklyn. But TMT is no longer. If they don't have Tank Davis, they're basically Golden Boy, a black version of Golden Boy that speaks English. You know, it's over. It's over. Al ain't giving them money, and Steven Espinoza will be glad to get that favor off of him. He's just doing a favor for Floyd. You know, but Floyd ain't fighting no more, so he's like, I got to wean my way out of this favor shit. You know what I mean? Like,
that's crazy. Go ahead, Kyle. You were gonna say something.
I'm gonna say this. Mayweather Promotions is petty as hell. So hell no, they ain't gonna do it. They don't do shit to benefit themselves, man. They do shit to say that they can do it. You know, they the motherfuckers that had a ball at the court and they know everybody needs his fucking basketball, but since they lost the game, they're gonna take their ball and go home. Knowing it's 20 people out here. We can run 10, 20 more games, 5-on-5s. You know you the only nigga with a basketball. That's them niggas, man. That's them niggas. So now Tank say, all right, motherfucker, this is my last fight fucking with y'all. But if you remember, Mickey Bay told you he protected by the big man, Al Heyman. Richardson Hitchens, he's not protected by Al Heyman. So they can fuck you over the way they want to fuck you because you ain't you're not protected like that. So now, okay, so we can't fuck with Tank, right? So we're gonna fuck with you. Remember Malik Hawkins, they put him in the same position. They did him the same way, right? They was mad at Tank. They said, all right, we can't get to Tank. We're gonna get to Malik Hawkins. Devin Doran Price, come get this nigga. The only thing that saved Malik Hawkins in that fight was Doran Price tore his ACL. They fed. I telling Fred when it first got signed. This was 2-3 years ago, Fred, when you first started getting down. When I had the smoke detector that always beeped. You know, I told Fred, I said they feeding that man to the lions, bro. He's gonna lose this fight, and he was getting his ass whipped until he tore his ACL. And even when he tore his ACL, he wasn't even hitting Doran Price. So that's the first time I seen Mayweather Promotions, like as far as like me focusing on the sport of boxing and seeing it. That's the first time I seen him say, okay, we can't get Tank because he the money man. We're gonna get the nigga under him. The nigga that he beat with all the time, the nigga that he liked so much, we got something for his ass. And you see Lamelo Chuck Simpson ain't signed with them niggas. You don't think he know better?
Facts. Actually, I had an interview Richardson Hitchinson, and he said something, Fred, I wanted to get your take on. He said that because I asked him why it's ludicrous for them to not put you at just marketing. First of all, it's ludicrous to not, you know what I'm saying, put you on the show. He said that he was told that they got to wait for Showtime to approve whether or not he can be on the card.
I told y'all that, man.
And
Showtime gives them the money. I told you, no one's in charge, man. Listen, next year this time, y'all gonna be like, man, that's fucked up what Top Rank is doing to Devin. Watch.
Wasting his talent right now.
Watch. Richardson Hitchison is a talent, but he hasn't fulfilled it yet. You know, like we'll never know. He should be fighting 3 times a year. He's not a $1 million fighter.
Easily should be fighting
$200,000, and you know, let him navigate through the pastures. You know,
they say right now he having opponent issues. They having the hard time.
Having no fucking opponent issues at 13-0.
That's what they telling him. That's what they telling. I think
his record. What's his record?
I'm gonna say I think he's 13.
He ain't got 20 fights.
No,
that's what
his
he's
record,
got.
dog. Man,
listen,
cut the shit.
Hey,
man.
listen,
cut the shit. He ain't got no opponent problems.
France, check this out.
He's 13-0 with 5 knockouts. Yeah.
Oh, he ain't got no 5 knockouts.
Yeah.
He ain't got no opponent. He got promoter problems.
Go ahead, Kyle.
Go ahead. He got old promoter problems. What's good, dog? These fighters be making up shit. No one wants to fight me. You
What's up,
13-0 with 5 knockouts.
Huh?
Well, that's crazy. You were gonna say something, Kyle?
What? Oh no. What's up, Junior?
What up, little man?
Your wife? You should wave your car.
I love it. My final one I wanted to ask you: what is the whole doubt with Errol Spence, Fred, Kyle? What is everybody really doubting? There's a lot of doubt surrounding
That's a good
Errol
dumb
Spence when it
question.
comes to Usyk.
That's a really good dumb question. Because now that you asked it in that sense, it shouldn't be any doubt, right?
No, that's kind of why.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that.
I mean, we're talking about he beat a
Danny Garcia,
bona fide fighter, and Danny Garcia was a big puncher at 50-60%.
Right.
What is that doubt? You know, they talk about the eye injury and the car accident, but really, what has he shown there to be doubt in the ring?
Right.
Knockouts. That's what they're going towards. That's the car in which they're driving. The knockouts.
It gets harder as you get older, though. I mean, as your opponents get better and better, it gets harder. It's tough fighting A-level fighters and beating them up, you know. But I get what you're saying. He hasn't had a knockdown since Porter, but that's only one fight ago because Porter didn't manage. Oh yeah. So France, you gotta put me on your schedule, man. I'm about to start promoting my film starting next week. So just holler at me, please.
Definitely will, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm definitely I'm gonna get up out of here. Always nice getting here talking boxing because I like to, you know what I'm saying, getting your I'll be watching, paying attention, you know, when it's necessary. You know what I mean? I jump on and show some love and have some conversation with you like what we're having right now. There's a lot of things going on in boxing that, you know, we need to talk about, a lot of moving parts that's happening. We see fighters like Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua that say their fight's bigger than the belts. I want to know, when does a fighter become bigger than the belts? At what point in their career do they become bigger than the belts?
And that's what Devin wants to become, bigger than the belts. You can't become bigger than the man. You won't. Top rank can't allow it. They got to keep themselves in business. It's not being racist. It's a business model. You don't want no one to outgrow your business. Why would you want your employees to outgrow your business? Your best employee, you want them to go start their own business? Come on, y'all. Come on, man. I know everybody in the chat gonna say, yeah. Hell yeah. I need another competitor. Man, come on, man.
That's crazy, man. But yo, salute to everybody in the chat. Everybody be supporting, man. Whether you agree or disagree, man. We all talking boxing. We're not trying to count nobody's money, but we trying to make sure that the fighters, you know what I'm saying, get the best. Because even if you get paid 10, 15 million, it's still not enough to get punched in the face for a living. Because we see that it takes a lot away from you every time you get inside that ring. You lose a piece of you inside that ring. So you want to make sure they get the best deal. So when fighters are signing deals that, you know, doesn't seem to be right on our end, because we're not there in the contract situation, know the details by details, but just looking at it from the outside, looking at it from a broad perspective, we can say, you know, that doesn't really look too right. So we have a right to, you know what I'm saying, dissect it the best way we can. And you who have dealt with many contracts might have a deeper understanding of how contracts should work and how negotiations should work from the outside without being in the actual room. So, you know, they got to give you a little bit of credit when it comes to that. But it's all love, man. We all supporting Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying, going over there, doing his thing. It's a tough challenge to go to halfway around the world, you know what I mean, where everybody's going to be against you. You made a very, very smart point. You said that he better bring his water, his food, and everything like that. And I agree with that 1,000,000%. You got to make sure everything is set up, because I heard Devin said Peter Khan is going to give him, Mr. Haney, Peter Khan is giving him first-class service when he get over there. I wouldn't necessarily trust that personally, but everybody's allowed to do what they feel is right for them. That's the other side giving you first-class treatment in their side of the world. It's a little tough for me.
Facts.
So.
Appreciate
You're on mute.
Who's on mute?
I wouldn't trust a damn thing. Fuck that.
It's
I got a private jet, nigga. What the fuck am I trust these niggas, man? Hell no.
No, I don't trust the pilot. The pilot want to die. Fuck it.
Man, y'all be good, man. Everybody in the comment section, appreciate y'all, man. Check me out.
The weigh in, dog. The weigh in. Appreciate
we'll lock you in. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thanks, dog. Kick out the studio. Let me kick your ass out the studio. What's up, DJ?
What's going on, gentlemen? What's going on? How everybody feeling?
Yeah, we good.
Man, I had to kill the juggernaut, man, so DJ could live.
Hey, man, great show last night, my boy.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. Things got a little crazy after you left, bro.
He called you boy.
Hmm?
He called you boy.
Nah, it's not the same.
Oh, okay.
Quit horsing. Quit horsing, Fred. Fred, hey, Fred be fishing.
Boy, like, what's the difference? Let me get this.
Context matters, but my question is, like, if it's anything like the NFL, right? I wonder how many fighters have contacted Devin Haney. Like, hey man, what you doing? You just reset the market because you hear.
Dog, I was gonna do a video on that shit, but I'm like, niggas ain't gonna get it because they think I'm hating on Devin Haney. No, I'm not hating on Devin Haney, but it is an important. This shit is so okay. I'm gonna give you a great example. Jalen Ramsey. Did you watch the Jalen Ramsey on the Pivot interview?
No, I hadn't seen it.
Okay.
I hadn't seen it.
Okay, well, anyways, I'm sorry to cut you off because I was gonna do a video on that shit at the charging station, dog. And I'm like, niggas gonna think I'm hating because I can't do back-to-back videos on something because the person I'm talking about thinks I'm hating on them, but I'm not. There's not many people that I don't know. Anyways, that's not about me. But the point I want to say, Jalen Ramsey says, I'm getting 20 million. So the next cornerback should get 21 million. Did anyone see that interview? That the next cornerback should get 22 million. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I was gonna explain to Devin. You just fucked up your whole market.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna ask if boxing is anything like the NFL. You hear wide receivers and different positions. You know, anybody who comes up for a contract, hey man, hey, go get that money because you know what? I'm right behind you. Why do you think the Kansas City Chiefs traded Tyreek Hill? Because he just saw Devontae Adams get that big deal. He was like, okay, I see what the value is. I see what the market is now. Hey, Kansas City, I'm going to need that. Oh, well, we just gave Patrick Mahomes $400 million, and we gave Chris Jones $100 million, and we gave Travis Kelce another $60 million. Then we just paid the entire offensive line. Tyreek ain't no money left. So we got to get some value for you. We got to get some picks back because we ain't going to have no money to sign no free agent. So I was just thinking about that. Like, I'm glad Devin got the fight. You know, he got the fight that he wanted. Ultimately, even though he had to give up something to get it, he ended up getting what he wanted. So I'm thinking, what if guys like Tank, Shakur, Regis Prograis, everybody else in that same realm of fighters is calling Devin like, hey man, what you doing? You were supposed to kill their ass. They're like, you had all the leverage because Kambosos had nowhere else to go either, contrary to popular belief. You either fight Devin or be considered a duck. People gonna be calling you a bitch, and they're gonna forever look at your career a certain way.
But DJ, you know that duck shit only matters to black people, bro.
It don't matter. You don't get it anyway, though. Whether you do or you don't, you're never gonna get the respect from the people who are hired to hate you. You're never gonna get it. Fuck them. Leave that nigga at the altar, man. Leave that nigga alone, man. Fuck what them people think. Do you think I get mad at people and didn't go to their YouTube channel? Oh man, I want to see what this nigga said. I don't give a flying piece of shit what they saying about me. Man, fuck them motherfuckers. Fuck Dan Raphael. Who else? Fuck Kevin 48T Fioli. Man, fuck all them motherfuckers, man.
Coppinger, can't forget Mike Coppinger. Even though we stopped him from getting his ass whooped one night, but you know.
You did. No, I did. I wanted that.
No, man. We can have our man.
No, we in this nigga. This ain't French class.
Huh?
If you can hunt, you can hear. This ain't French class. Hey, nigga, you was like, hey, come on, Tay, bro. I was like, hey, nigga, Tay, let's get it. Nigga, shit, that ain't Keith Thurman, nigga. Shit, fuck that.
Man, but you know he wasn't gonna fight back, man. So that's the difference.
No, I don't give a fuck, man. You want to be peacemaker and shit. Fuck him. We caught him lacking too, Fred.
But that's a whole nother subject, man. I was just wondering about that. Like, damn, I wonder if anybody really called Devin. Hell, even Cool Boy Steph. I wonder if any of these other fighters called Devin. Like, hey man, what you doing? You supposed to go up to at least 5. If he didn't want to fight you, then we were gonna consider him a duck, and that was just gonna be that. But yeah, I was wondering about that, man.
No, I thought the same thing. But niggas wouldn't have got it, man. All they would have said, look at Fred hating on Devin. I don't hate Devin, dog. I love Devin. But you can't do what you're doing, dog. It's hustling completely backwards. For 3 motherfucking belts, that ain't gonna mean shit to you. You're a champion, you're a champ. They're gonna call you champ for the rest. They ain't gonna say, hey, undisputed champ. They're gonna call you champ. And I know you may have a level of pride and all that shit, but you have no idea what you just did. And I'm glad someone else came on. Thank you, DJ. I'm so glad.
But you can kind of see how Tank Davis is moving. Like the belts is just kind of, whatever. I'm Tank.
Yeah.
You know, some guys' legacy means more than other guys. Some guys' legacy means more. Other guys, hey man, look, I signed up to fight people for money. If the belts come along with it, the belts come along with it.
Right.
But you know, it is what it is, man. I was just wondering about that. Want to get y'all
thanks,
thoughts
DJ.
about that. And Fred, I would agree with everything you're saying if Devin wasn't so young. If he was 32 instead of 23, I'd be all in. But I think he can recover from what most consider a bad deal. I think he can recover from this, man. By the time he's 26, 27, he can recover.
No, he can. No, he can. He can. I'm not gonna sit here and say because he can.
Why you don't think so?
He doesn't know how. If you're taking this deal, what are you going to do different next time with no leverage?
To be determined.
Yeah, to be determined. Like,
to be determined.
Like you're not gonna have no leverage next time. Do you think Jay Prince
you don't think his name will be bigger? You don't think his name will be bigger?
Listen, you guys, you got to see the big picture. How the hell is Top Rank gonna let Devin Haney be bigger than Jay Prince fighters? The nigga is stuck, man. That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all niggas. Y'all think I be blowing gas and making shit up? No. What did I say Sunday? He should have went through Jay Prince. I told y'all niggas.
Yeah.
I told y'all niggas that. Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson has to be bigger than Devin Haney on Top Rank. No.
And
Big baby Anderson.
Hey, you got to repeat that again, Fred. Drop that on these niggas again.
What'd I say?
No, drop that on niggas again.
Oh, I said Devin Haney cannot be bigger than Jay Prince fighters. Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, Big Baby Anderson, and the list goes on and on. He has a legacy of deals with Bob Arum. That is his black compadre. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's business. Like I wish, man, niggas gonna think I'm hating, dog, but niggas don't understand. And guess what's gonna happen next year? I'm gonna be right. The only reason I'm wrong is because they said, let's throw this piece of shit at Devin Haney and see if he'll take it. Oh shit, he took it. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Shit, we get this nigga for nothing. Shit. 10% of the 30% of the gate is going to pay for his salary. So that means so let's say they do $10 million gate, right? I don't know what because the money's stronger over there. So it's going to be more money in American dollars. That means they're not even paying him with ESPN money. Y'all niggas don't understand this, man. 3-fight deal means nothing. 3-fight deal means Bob Arum has him for 2 years. That's what that means. And if he beats the shit out of Kambosos, they gonna prolong that shit. He gonna get an injury. It's we can't have the fight outdoors.
Fred slipped an injury in there. Come on.
Oh man, if he beats the shit out of Kambosos,
man. I ain't gonna say the man gonna get injured, but I think personally, this, like I said, I don't know the business. I'm just glad the kid got the fight. He got what he wanted. And I think him being young enough, he can recover from this deal. But I think he'll if he doesn't lose, which I think these 2 fights with Kambosos, and then they're gonna throw him in there with somebody at 140 because I don't think he can keep making 135. They're gonna throw him in there with Jose Ramirez or Teofimo or somebody, and that fight's gonna be huge, man.
But if he goes to 140, he's fucked. He's on the B side of 140 because guess what? The belts are going to get distributed before he goes to 140. He goes in as the opponent. Man, I'm tired of making too much sense to y'all. Anything else, DJ, man? The line is getting long, man.
All right, I'm gonna hop off, man.
Right,
Hey,
man,
Kyle,
please.
I'll see you in a minute, man.
All right, peace. We got Jason,
I'm
Matt,
gonna set up the shit right now.
and then Troy, and
We ain't doing MMA tonight, man. We ain't got no fights coming.
Yeah, we got
So
March
we'll just do a
Madness,
normal
dog.
show.
We got March Madness. March Madness. We on
Man, fuck Duke. The fix is in. I saw the time.
Oh yeah.
Once they made it out the second round, I saw the fix was in, bro. The
I don't
fix
give
was
a
in.
fuck
They want
what-
Coach K to
Hey,
go out a winner
hey.
so bad.
I don't give a fuck, fix or not, nigga. I'm gonna take this championship and love it just like I love all the other ones, nigga. So
Man,
fuck you in
Duke
Alabama,
forever.
you piece of shit.
I'm glad that hook-nosed bastard finally finna get out the sport. Fuck Coach K.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck with me.
Yeah, fuck. What's that motherfucker Alabama? Nick Saban,
The GOAT.
sorry ass.
Goat
Get
Saban.
that old motherfucker out
Goat
of there. That
Saban.
nigga 80 years old. He need to call it quits
Goat
too.
Saban.
Oh, bastard.
Goat Saban.
Okay.
All right. All right, y'all.
Okay. I'm reaching. Tell me a fighter outside of Terrence Crawford that makes $3 million on Top Rank. I'll wait. Who makes more than $3 million on Top Rank? So Devin Haney's gonna be the exception to that rule, huh? He's the golden child. He's the y'all niggas better wake up. Y'all niggas better wake up. Y'all niggas just believe anything. But it's cool. What's up, Jason? We got Jason, Max, and Troy, and we out this motherfucker.
What up, big bro? How you doing?
Hey, we good, man. What you got?
What up, Kyle? How you?
What's up with the big dog?
I'm cooling. Shit. Now I was saying, I've been doing my research since I do sports betting a lot. So call me crazy if you want, but all Terrence Crawford fights been fixed. And I'm gonna tell you like this.
Jason, bro, come on. Let's enjoy this.
All right, go ahead. All right,
we don't get too many short bus calls.
Let's do this. Look at his box track and look at his fights. How you go 12 rounds with Ricky Burns and then say like you fight a Cal Brook, right? You go to 147 and you knocking out all your opponents. All his fighters been weight drained. Keep it real though, Fred.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. All his
shit,
fighters been weight drained. How you feel about that? You heard?
Yeah, I don't. I ain't.
Because listen, Cal Brook, the fight before that, he was at 154. He looked at real good. Then he had to come down. You seen him drinking all them electrolytes drinks and all that old crazy shit, bro. Just look at Terrence. Look at the fights that he went 12 rounds with, and look at the fighters that he knocked out. How you knock out Sean Porter? That shit right in your face, bro. I'm telling you, man. All this fights been fixed, man. I can't wait till he fight Errol Spence, man. I probably sound crazy, bro, but I've been looking at his box track, and the pattern is not. Just look at his box. When you got time, Fred, look at his box track, man.
I'm on it.
Look at his box and look at the fights. Look at the fights, Fred. Go back and look at the fights. I'm telling you, Ricky Burns gave him a run for his money, man. All of a sudden he wouldn't fight Jose Benavidez. And then all of a sudden when he gets shot in his leg, mysteriously he won't fight him. And he was giving him a run for his money in that fight. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Look at the patterns of Terrence Crawford fight history. Even with Shakur, like you said, he should have signed. Like you said, Devin Haney should have signed to Jay Prince. The fixes is gonna be in. Shakur is the next star, man. I'm telling you. I'm not taking away from his talent. It's just that they gotta protect their bread and butter. I'm telling you. But that's all I gotta say, man. I'm just saying, like you said, I'm tying off from yesterday's topic. Boxing is entertainment, man. At the end of the day, man, they gotta protect their prize winners. This shit is wrestling.
Wrestling. It's SNL. Appreciate you.
All
right, Jax J. What's up, Max?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck all that shit was about, but that was entertainment too. So that's cool. yo, that's why I knew this day would come. You know, I believed in the Haney family. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know, just God works wonders. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it happened. Right place, right time, man. I'm looking forward to all this shit. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. He might get robbed. He might not. He gotta go for the knockout. He gotta do some dominating type of performance. It can't be close. It can't be a slobber knocker. He's gotta do what he do. But man, I'm just happy as fuck that Haney got the fight, man. And I waited until today till it was official. I heard the rumors even the past week. I was like, I don't know. It seemed like Kambosos was trying to get out of this, like putting that pressure on the side, because Haney was stupid for ever saying that he'd take the same shit as Loma. Loma is 2 L's on his record, 2 fight win streak, challenging. Why would you take that and you're a champion? That don't make sense. Why would you take the same money that dude took? You guys aren't the same value. Makes no sense. But fuck it, he bet on himself.
They was gonna do it. He didn't think that they was gonna send him the offer.
Yeah. I mean, either way, you bet on yourself. He's still early. Flip this, take this, flip it, do what you gotta do with it. I mean, because he ain't gonna. I mean, I guess he has to do the rematch if he wins. So, and then he's probably out the division. So he gonna lose all the belts, like you said. He's gonna lose his leverage. He's gonna be a challenger at 140 instead of a champ. But I mean, he could just try to take the bug route and just hope his first fight at 140 is for a belt.
He's gonna have to resign to do it. Got to resign to do it. How Bob Arum gonna let you fight one of his fighters without signing him?
But so what's the third fight for? Is that in case it goes 1-1? Is that the same?
Yeah, but you got to sign an extension to get the fight, man. This is business. This ain't fair. Robbery.
But if my thing is, if he got a third fight, why wouldn't you give him a chance? Because then this is part of that contract. You don't have to give him a new contract, so you can get him for cheap.
Yeah, but if he fights for a belt, you're gonna say, well, if you want this fight for the belt, you got to sign another 2-fight deal, 3-fight deal.
Oh, for the rematch or some shit.
You're not getting away from Bob. It's very hard to get away from Bob, not unless he wants you to. He realized his contract with Crawford was too expensive, and it was. I mean, Terrence Crawford shot himself in the foot on so many different levels. He disrespected his base fans. You know, you got to talk to him. I mean, but yeah. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyways, it's gonna be hard to get away from Bob, and y'all gonna see it next year. Y'all gonna see it, but y'all don't see it now. But and I'm just gonna sit here and be like, well, I'm fight. I don't care. I'm just gonna enjoy the fight. I'm excited for this run, like you said. I'm excited for this schedule. We have a schedule, y'all. Can you believe it? We have a.
This year is good.
I was a coon for saying we needed a schedule. Now all of a sudden, everyone's celebrating these next 2.5 months. But he has the world in the palm of his hands right now. He's not getting what he deserves, but he has the world in the palm of his hand. He
said that schedule shit 2 years ago too.
Yep, I did.
But I like it because to me, since Devin's been in the game, he's been consistent to who he is. He's just been betting on himself. He's been doing it the other way. So even though from the outside looking in, this look like crazy, maybe they do got some bigger plan after this to get some. I don't know. I can't see it, but maybe they're gonna try to do some shit they ain't been done before. Some shit. I don't fucking know.
Right.
Maybe they take their talents to fucking Jake Paul. Now when they got all the belts, do something over there, get paid.
Mm-hmm. Quite possible.
Because he's been on Jake Paul's undercard before, so there's some type of business dealings with him
out here.
But
yeah,
he might be able to leverage a partnership with Bob Arum though.
Like he had with Eddie.
He might be able to do a Lou DiBella. He might be able to do that. He might be able to do like a Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? He got the fight. He got a hell of a fighter to do it with.
So is Eddie a part of this deal at all?
No.
So do you think this fucks up his relationship with Eddie because he's not a part of this deal?
He fucks it up from a man's perspective. Like, imagine a bitch come back. Excuse me. Imagine a woman. I forget. I forgot I wasn't talking to y'all publicly. But imagine a woman. Imagine a woman come back to you 6 months later. You think she was celibate?
Yeah, of course not. I mean, come on.
Basically, you done paid all the woman's bills, and she come back 6 months later.
Will she come back with some racks though?
She come back with more problems.
Yeah.
But could Eddie Hearn be mad though?
AOB.
What's up?
Could Eddie Hearn be mad though?
Yeah, hell yeah, because it's a rival.
But he didn't get it done, right? I mean,
yeah, he could have got it done, but it's more money in the pot now because they got pay-per-view in Australia. The zone would have just been subscription based, you know.
That's true. Damn, that's a whole another.
It's way more money in the pot now with pay-per-view.
For sure.
You think Devin Haney got any points on the pay-per-view?
Man, no, man, he just got a guaranteed check.
And this is going to be an ESPN Plus situation?
No, hell no. This is ESPN.
It's just
yeah, this got to be ESPN. It's a big fight.
Wait, like not, but just like a regular pay per view, like old school. You just buy the pay per view. You don't have to get Plus.
It's gonna be free. It's gonna be free for us.
Oh, it's gonna be free on ESPN?
Yeah, that's why this gonna be a mega fight. He's gonna do 3 million.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, that's the first one. Then they can sell the second one pay per view if they want.
No, it's Devin gonna. I don't know how bad Devin gonna beat him, but I don't think it's Devin gonna win. It's not gonna be worthy of pay per view. I think
it'll be exciting enough for people want to pay to see again.
That's what we're gonna do tonight on the channel, Fred.
What's that?
We're gonna watch the Mickey Bay versus Kambosos fight.
That'll be a good idea.
But shit, I know you got one more after me. I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I just want to
two more.
Oh, hey, you know.
Here. Appreciate
hey,
you.
Kyle, you know, if you want to shoot me that 10 whenever you want, you feel me?
Damn, Kyle.
Hey, but you know what?
He never sent me his cash. I've been asking nigga for his cash app, Fred. Please.
Well, I was waiting till it was ready. I was waiting till it was ready. No, I'll wait till it was ready. Today's official.
Cash app 2 days ago. Apologize to me right now, Max. You made
Hold on, no. Time out. You have my cash app. I've already cashed out you money.
Okay, I got you. Let me see your
shit. Hey, no. Hey, I was gonna tell you, don't even do that. We'll just trade it and send me a link to your movie.
But you got it. It's the way I got you. Yeah.
What? How are we ready? Yeah, how we do that? I'll holler at y'all though, man. Y'all doing?
Yes, Troy.
Oh shit! I'm gonna go make me a sandwich.
Yeah. Shoot. I dozed off for a second. You know, to be honest with you, one of the worst things that boxing ever did was pull back the curtain and let the fans see the business side, because that's really not our business. Our business is to enjoy the sport. All this other stuff with contracts and all that, who cares? As a fan, you tune in to watch two men showcase their skills. I could care less about their contracts and all that other stuff. You know, that's not my interest. It's really not, because I have no power to do anything about it. I'm focused on watching them showcase their skills. Like, there's really nothing you could do about it. Nothing Cal could do about it. So why even talk about it? So that's the first question. That's the first comment. That's the first comment. The second comment is, you sound as if you're a very intelligent dude that has a lot of answers.
How about Haley's comment?
You sound as if you're a very intelligent dude that has a lot of answers. What are your plans? What are you doing to help? What are you doing to help the boxers since you have so many answers?
You asking me a question? I give away free game every day for free.
Okay.
And I just said I offered $100,000 of my hard-earned money to help foster the Gary Russell fight and Devin Haney. I mean,
yeah, but
don't butt me. Don't butt me.
$1 million.
How's that a butt?
How was that a butt? Bye, Troy. Please, man.
No. I'm not butting you. I'm not
Nah, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk. Right, go ahead. What's up, Mike? like niggas be like, huh? I answered your question. Now you do. What's up, Mike? That's all
What's
you
going
do.
on, Fred?
Hey,
Fellas, yeah, I was just
Big
gonna
Mike,
say,
what's up, baby?
You got it. What I was gonna say is your comment in regards to the 80-20 split, is that the whole purse? Or is
well,
that
he's
what
getting 10. He's getting 10, and he's getting 2.5 or something like that.
What?
That's what Blue
Kambosos
Blood
is getting
reported.
how much?
That's what Blue Blood reported. I mean, I trust Blue Blood.
Man. Oh my God, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a couple of people that said, what's the importance of that? The importance of that is that is a, in my opinion, obviously that's wrong. And it's another symbol of I think it's economic racism. You know, I don't think that man, we already know he's going to win that fight. Devin Haney's going to win that fight. Whether he gets the decision or not, that's something different. But the fact how they splitting the economic pie, that's completely, I think that's racially based. You can't give two champions fighting a fight, one of them 20% and the other one 80%. That doesn't make sense to me. But what I want to throw out real quick, man, is that I think there's a narrative right now that's being pushed about black men, and anyone that can hear this, if you're a black man, if you're in corporate America working in a job, realize that white supremacy, that system, grabs on just about anything it can to justify holding back your progress. I think I heard Kyle say something about not getting a raise on his job or not getting promoted. Well, the new narrative that's being held on to because of this Oscars thing last week has gotten new life is the violence or inherent violence of black men. And when you're on these jobs and you get tested, you got to make sure that you're in touch with your emotions and your faculties and deal with it in a logical way. Because if you do get upset, they're just waiting on that, because then they're going to say, oh, look at, see, it validates our impression of who these people are. And as a result of that, no, you don't get a raise. No, you don't get promoted. And you can be the most educated, the most qualified. They will point out they're not looking for a reason to promote you or to give you a fair opportunity. They're looking more for a reason to say no to you in many cases. Maybe not all cases, but in many cases, that's the truth. So you really have to be in charge of your faculties when you get people that show you those microaggressions at work, or, in places that you want to grow and prosper in. You have to understand that those microaggressions, you got to push that off and realize that this is really, it's just about a strategizing. So that's what I wanted to put out there, Fred. At the end of the day, yeah. At the end of the day, what they're doing with Haney, that's not right.
Yeah, I say they don't call you nigga to your face anymore.
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, and you can interpret that a number of different ways, but there's no way that he should be going into that fight taking that much money. And I hope that it doesn't set a precedent for.
It already did. It already has.
Yeah.
It already has.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to be a world champion? That's what you got to take.
Yeah, and that's not. Yeah. That's it.
I appreciate you, dog.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike. Mr. Fuller. Appreciate you, Mr. Fuller. Yeah, man. It's a tragedy, man. It's a tragedy. It's really a tragedy, man. And the art of negotiation is so important. I swear I thought Dre was, because I'm proud of myself for doing this deal. I really want y'all to hear this deal. Dre, come here. I really want y'all to hear this deal that I made Thursday or Friday night. I really need y'all to hear this. Okay, she's coming. She don't like to be on. She don't like to be on camera. But come here. Come here. I just want to. It's just a question here. Talking to the mic. Okay. we're not gonna say what we did the deal on. How much more did I negotiate on a deal? Not the whole number, but from what number to another number. In thousands, yeah. Say it in the microphone. Say it in the microphone. Talk into the microphone. How much did I negotiate us to get more money? How much?
70 to 80,000.
Boom. Thank you, Dre. Appreciate you. Told you. The art of negotiation. The art of negotiation is so motherfucking important. But y'all niggas think, oh man, I'm telling y'all. And it wasn't even nothing important. But I knew someone. Anyways, man, I'm telling y'all, it's all I do is negotiate. And when you know someone wants something, it is what it is, man. And anyhow, man, I'm rooting for Devin Haney, whether you like it, love it, or hate it. And but the point I want to make is you can't let them call you a nigga. And I told you this 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago. You can't, they don't call you nigga to your face no more. How is George Kambosos worth $10 million? You allowed him to tell you he's worth $10 million because the fight is in his country? You're going to his country as an asset, not a liability, niggas.
I'm disappointed. That nigga made $10 million.
That's what Blue Blood said. 10 million to his too.
I gotta ask L-Dub, man.
I'm just reporting what Blue Blood told me in the video. So yeah, you know, whatever day it was, Saturday morning, Thursday morning, Sunday morning, whatever it was this weekend. And yeah, Bob calls me the N-word. I just take it. I just take it. He goes, hey, what's up, nigga Fred? That's what he calls me. Hey, nigga Fred. Yeah, man. I just take it, man. Yeah, man. Man, yeah. Man, you can't offend me, man. Come on, man. I'm 44, man. You know what I mean? Anyways, man. Kyle, man, this was a live show. Hopefully we do it. Hopefully we can do it bigger, better on Sunday night. We ain't got shit to talk about, but Duke basketball, if they make the finals or not.
Man, I need that shit to go down like I need to go down, boy.
Yeah, and Errol got his Shag back. That's important. Errol was kind of bringing that nostalgia back, that Chris Algieri nostalgia. You know what I mean? When he did this and shit after he knocked him down. We'll see. Errol got a lot to prove to a lot of people that want him to lose, and he got a lot of people. He got something to prove to people that really want to root for him. You know, and
he got to come up to that Southside Gorillas.
Nah, he coming out to his boys, man. He got 3 friends. Trap Freddy. What's his name?
Trap Boy Freddy. Yellow Beezy.
I know Yellow Beezy. I said Trap Freddy. Trap Boy Freddy. That's his name. So he's coming out to that. Or Young Meezy. What's his name? Yellow Beezy. So he might take it back to the original. That's on me, baby. What's up, Bobby? That's on me, baby.
Bob, what's up, man?
That's
Hey,
on
listen.
me, baby.
Shout out to my boy Bob, man.
Hey, I was having a conversation with you, man, from PBC today, man. I don't want to say it publicly, man, but I heard something about your fighter. Anyways, I'll see. I'll be getting all the news, Bob. I'll be getting all the news, man. I'll be getting all the news. I don't know if you want me to say it publicly, so I won't say it. But anyways, man, yeah, man, and I guess that's it. I think we good. Shout out to Nipsey, 3 years today, man. Yeah, 3 years today. He was gone. Black man killed that man. Don't ever forget that, man. Black man killed that man. God. Every especially on Malcolm X's birthday, I'd be mystified sometimes. I'd be mystified, like, a black man killed Malcolm X. And then I think a black man killed Nipsey Hussle. A black man killed Tupac. Damn. A black man set up Fred Hampton. Damn. Black people really infiltrated the Black Panther Party. Damn.
Ain't that crazy?
That's weird to me, dog. That's weird to me, man. Like, I remember when someone offered me $50,000 to turn my back on Sam Watson. I was like, nah, nigga. I was like, nah, man, I ain't doing that shit. Nah, I'm good. Like, nah, I'm cool. I'm good. You know what I mean? Shit. You know, but anyways, man, it is what it is, man. And yeah, it was a good show, man. It was a good live show. And I'm not censoring nobody. I'm just cutting you off after 2 minutes, man. What the fuck? It's just the same way Kyle plays the song, except I'm not playing no song. I'm hanging up on you. You still can talk for 2 minutes.
See, look. At least I give you a parting gift. Fred just say fuck you. See? Now I got what y'all wanted, motherfuckers. You see that? Yeah. Now you censor him. See?
Yeah,
now Kyle, he played the song too much. Now Fred, he's hanging up on everyone.
I know. Troy just have 2 minutes. Well, fuck it. Who gives a fuck? Okay, he had 1 minute and 18 seconds. Okay, round up, niggas. If it's over 1 minute, it's 2 minutes. Round up, niggas. Round up, man. This is weed killers, nigga. Round up, nigga.
Yeah, man. Fred, keep your foot on these suckers' necks, man.
Absolutely.
In the words of the great philosopher Lincoln Hawthorne, you your own fucking boss, my boy. And furthermore, play the song, Fred.
Oh, I gladly will. Hey, this was the fastest show ever because I was so excited. Because boxing, man. Boxing, I was excited about boxing today, man. Boxing did us good. You know what I mean? Boxing, we got a lot of momentum. Oh, man. Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys coming in here. Thank you, guys. And Coon Ass Fred will be back Sunday night, 7:30.
Yes, man. Kyle be right here with him.
Yes, man. Kyle and Coon Ass Fred. Sunday, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. We'll be here. What's up, Rich? What's up, Rich? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shit. You know what I mean? Shit. Coon ass Fred in the building. Call me whatever you want to call me, nigga. Shit. You know what I mean? Shit. I grind.
Bicep bully. That's why I always say in the words of the great philosopher DB.
Hey, who gives a fuck,
know
man?
your fucking place.
Fuck them.
People Hernandez.
Fuck them. Hey, they don't respect us, Kyle. Fuck them. Hey, we're just their entertainment. Oh man.
Come to the channel and find out, Bicep Bully. Come to the channel and find out if I'm gonna go to sleep tonight or not.
Go to Kyle. Hey, if you mad at me, go to Kyle's, man. Go to Kyle. And you gotta interview me, Kyle, for my movie, man, sometime in 2 weeks. After next week.
We're gonna break the fucking internet fucking with you.
Yeah, why not? I ain't got nothing. Oh, and I got some lines about Farrakhan in that motherfucker too. So hey, that'll be good.
Oh shit, here he come. Where's the jar?
Who had more kids, Farrakhan or Elijah Muhammad? It's my personal statement. Running game like I'm A6. In case you turn to be the greatest, yeah. Bobbing and weaving and changing up like a season, indigenous to the grind. So I do it for all my people. Jabbing and competition. No, I don't want to do that show. I offered $100,000 for these fighters to be independent. That's bigger than a motherfucking show. Wake the fuck up. Stop falling into the narrative. You know what I mean? If you want the narrative, there's like 10,000 YouTube channels you can go to and get a narrative, nigga, to make you feel good. Give you that feel good. Matter of fact, go to church on Sunday. You know what I mean? You're going to feel good and give a $10 donation. Do that shit. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fuck that shit. Man. Y'all done brought out the I don't give a fuck Fred. Hey, y'all might get him the rest of the year. Fuck you. Man, y'all niggas, man. Hey, they don't like the nice Fred. You know, the very measured Fred that Oh, nah. Fuck it. Nah, I'm good. I'm good, man. Oh, man. I appreciate you, man. Love y'all, man. Yeah, man.
Shit.
Coon Fred is out this motherfucker, man. I'm out this motherfucker.
Yes, man.